Hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. So today we are going to learn how to use Google Sheet to enter simple data. Okay. Um, so let me explain what is data entry. Data entry is typically a type of like a clerical work that involves using various processes like typing and voice recording for entering data into computers. Okay. So now one of the ways or one of the tools we use to enter data is called one of the tools are called one of the tools could be a spreadsheet. You could be entering the data into a spreadsheet or a Word documentation tool. But for the sake of this class, we are going to be talking about spreadsheets. Okay. So why the use of spreadsheets? It depends on the kind of data you are entering. If it's it depends on the type of data you are entering. That depends on the type of tools you are going to use. If it's just like typing, like a word typing, just like you are writing a letter or something like that, obviously use a Word documentation tool. Example of a Word documentation tool, we have Google Docs, we have Microsoft Word, etc. But today we're focusing on spreadsheets. Example of spreadsheets, we have Microsoft Excel, we have Google Sheets. So for the sake and purpose of this class, I'm going to be teaching us how to use Google Sheets, okay? Google Sheets is just the same function with Microsoft Excel, but the difference is that they are owned by different companies, okay? So there are major software companies that produces all these software products. Example is we have Microsoft, and Microsoft is the name of the company. Then we have Google. Now these companies produce various tools which you can use. Various tools which you can use for all of this data entry and other things. So Microsoft produced as Microsoft Excel, while Google produced Google Sheets. So they're almost the same function, but from different companies. Now the major difference between the both is that the difference mostly between the both is that on Google Sheets, you can easily share via email and other things. Like you can generate a link for that particular thing you have done, for that particular sheet you have done, and all of that. But both are amazing, depends on the one that you are good with. So for the sake of this class, and another thing is that Google Sheet is more simple, like it's not very much complicated. It's not as if Excel is complicated, but Google Sheet is a bit easier, especially for a beginner. You can start with Google Sheet, then later you can go to Excel, or you can start with anyone. So, like I said, we are focusing on Excel. As a virtual assistant, you might come up with you might face the job of entering data for your company. For example, now the next question could be, how do we enter data? When do we enter data? When do you need to enter data? Let's say your company, your sales, your daily sales for your company, you guys are using sheets to enter your data. Let's say you are selling some products, you're selling bags of cement, or whatsoever you are selling, and you are required to input the number you sell every day, name of the customer, and let's say name of the customer, their details, their contact, and all of that. So that requires something that has rows and columns. Okay, so to define a spreadsheet, so this is when you know what kind of tool you use to enter the data. So as you know now, this one will require rows and columns. So you are definitely required to use a spreadsheet, or if there's any other type of uh, any other type of documentation tool that your company uses. It depends on your company and the one that they use. So now let us go to, what is a spreadsheet? A spreadsheet is an electronic document in which data is arranged in the rows and columns of a grid and can be manipulated and used in calculations. Okay, so that is what a spreadsheet is. So example of a spreadsheet, like I said, we have something like Excel, we have Google Sheets, and there's Airtable, etc. Depending on, like I said, we have Excel, Microsoft Excel, we have Google Sheets, etc. So now let me show you guys what a sheet looks like, what Google Sheet looks like. Like I told you guys, we're focusing on Google Sheets. So for Google Sheets, to get Google Sheets, it's either you get it via the cloud, either you get the web version or you get the app. Now to get the app, you just have to go to, simply, if you're using your phone, most persons are asking, can we use a phone for this? Yes, you can use a phone 100% for this. So all you need to do is move over to Play Store, type Google Sheets and you have it in, and you download it, you install it. So this is Google Sheet. You can see, let me click on it. So this is Google Sheet. So it's opened. Now this is a new sheet. This is a new sheet. There is no recent. This is a new email, so the sheet is empty, there's nothing there. Now you must remember that for every email that you have, you can there's you have access to a sheet for every email. So you need to be sure of the email you are logged in with while creating something, so that in case if you have multiple emails, so that you can know or how to trace something that you've done before. Okay, so this email is new. So now I'm going to click on the plus sign. I don't know if you can see the plus sign below. I don't know if you can see the plus sign below. Let me get something. I don't know if you can see the plus sign below. So this is the plus sign, this plus sign below. So you can see now this is the plus sign. All you need to do is click on it. Now it will ask you to choose a template. Template means that like they've already designed something, they've already done something that might be what you're looking for. So all you need to do is select which template that fits what you want to do and then edit it to your taste. But now we're going for a new spreadsheet. So let's click on a new spreadsheet. See it here, a new spreadsheet. Let's click on it. So it opens and we have a new spreadsheet. Now on this spreadsheet, remember that I gave an example. You guys, you work for a company that sells, let's say, cement, and you are required to enter into a spreadsheet or a database what you've done in a day. Okay, so let's name, first of all, these are columns. Now, what we call columns and rows, let me explain that. This is a column. This straight part is a column. Why this part like this is a row? I hope you understand that. The line, this is a column and this is a row. Okay. So when someone says column A, when someone says column A, row 8, it means the person is trying to say you should go and find something that is on this column and row 8. Okay. So I hope we understand that. I hope we'll get what it means. So guys, let's just comment. Now, I'm going to create the headings for this. Let's say, look at here, we're using the phone now. So this is how you can also use it on your phone. This is the phone version. Maybe later we'll do it with a laptop, because the interface on laptop and phone aren't the same. So you just need to know the different interfaces. So this is the phone. So first of all, I'm going to like name this, let's say, name of customer. You can, it depends on how the format your company uses, email or phone number, depending on what, or contact. Let's just use phone contact, depending on what your company wants you to take of the customer. Phone number. So this is the phone number. Then you come here. Let's say bags. How many? Let's say how many bags purchased. How many bags or bags purchased. That's bags of cement purchased, bags of cement purchased, etc. Just like this. Now you need to differentiate. Then you click on the plus sign. You can see the plus sign. You see, when after typing, you click on the plus sign. Sorry, you click on this like a good sign. Sorry, good sign, so that it retains what you have typed. If not, it might just leave. Now that we've done that, so I want to differentiate my headings from the body. Okay, so it's like, just like we know now, just like when you write in the school, whenever you are writing whenever you're taking notes for a subject, you need to write the title. That's the subject of whatever you're writing, and it's always kind of bolder or bigger. So now we are going to do that. Now, let me explain these icons to you. This B means you want to make something bold. This A means it is called. This A means your font color. Font in this aspect means just like handwriting, the color that you want to write with. That's what it means. Now, this place means you are aligning something. You wrote something and you want it to be in the middle or in the left or whatsoever. Now, this place means your let's say your background color. Let's say a row, you want to color a row, you want to color a cell, you want to color a column. This is where you color the background. Okay, so I hope this common icons, you understand it, please. Now let us go. Now this place, please let us understand that. Just look at row 13, column A, row 13. This thing means a cell. Whenever you hear a cell, it means a cell. Something in this particular box. This particular box is called a cell. Cell, C-E-L-L, cell. So when we talk about this, now that we've done this, now that I've explained some of the basic things here, this is basic data entry. This is the basic data entry. Now that I've explained some of the things here, so remember that if you want to effect any change, you need to highlight if you have written something there. So now, how do I highlight? I simply clicked. I did mean it's a laptop. You can either do Control A or you use your mouse to highlight. Now look at this place. I clicked here. If you see where I'm typing, and it automatically highlights. So let's do that. I'll just click here and it will highlight. As it has highlighted, any command I give to it, all of it will take effect on all of them. So I am going to bold this particular row, then change the font color to yellow, or let's say use red. Then let's do the background color. I want it to be yellow. You see now, so I have made it different. Now I click on this good sign and it stays. You can see it now. Don't mind this 1 2 3. It's when you start with your heading, it automatically differs. Like number one is out of it. So if you want to sort of look at the number, it might be misleading. So all you need to do, you can create another column that you can use as serial number and type 1 2 3 4 5 6 down, just like here. Now you give it another heading and you make it 1 2 3 and all of that, just like this one. Okay, then you make it come to the middle, you align it to the middle. So now let's enter the name of the customer. Let's say the name of the customer is Ade. Let's say the name of the customer is Ade. So we okay, so let's enter the customer's name. Let's say the customer's name. Remember, this is where you type enter text or formula. Let's say the customer's name is Ade. So Ade, name of customer is Ade Olutayo. His phone number is blah 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 blah. Just type anything, just type any number. We don't have a phone number, so we type this here. So this is bags of cement. He bought 50 bags. Let's say 50 bags. So you have entered this. Then you can have a column for total price or total amount of what he has bought. You put it there. You can have a heading for that. You can put it in another column or whatsoever. So this is basically basic data entry. This is how you enter basic data into a spreadsheet. So the name of the spreadsheet we just talked about is Google Sheets. Google, then Sheets, SHEET, Google Sheet. So go to Play Store, download it, practice this, and we are going to have an assignment come up on this. Okay, so just do that. Thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.